Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Stacy.
We're from eatingforme.com. It's obviously the holiday season, and one of the best things about holidays is the treats and the sweets that we bake up in those ovens. But they are also one of the worst parts of our diets. So today we want to give you some quick tips, some substitutions. So when you are baking up those sweets and treats for your family, you can make them a little bit healthier for them.
Well, starting off, most recipes are going to call for some type of a fat, whether it's butter or oil. You can always substitute that for some type of a fruit puree, such as applesauce or prune puree. If something calls for butter or margarine or shortening to prevent sticking, you can always use a non-stick cooking spray. It's usually a fat-free cooking spray that you can find. If a recipe calls for cream, you can always substitute that with fat-free half and half or an evaporated skim milk. When a recipe calls for eggs, try substituting it with a 1/4 cup egg substitute for each whole egg, or even just 2 egg whites. A lot of times for recipes, whenever it calls for flour, like a plain all-purpose white flour, try substituting it for a whole wheat flour. That way you can add in a little bit of B vitamins and some extra fiber. A lot of different dips will call for cream cheese. You can try substituting cream cheese for a fat-free cream cheese. That way you can eliminate that saturated fat. Or you can even try pureeing some tofu and putting tofu in the recipe instead of cream cheese. For whether it's sour cream or ice cream, a lot of recipes you can try substituting with yogurts, whether it's a fat-free plain yogurt or even just a fat-free vanilla yogurt. It'll add a little bit of extra fiber and get rid of that saturated fat. A lot of your cheeses in your recipes are high in saturated fat, so you can try substituting with a light cheese or even a fat-free cheese. Instead of using a fudge sauce, you could use a chocolate syrup, and instead of baking chocolate, you could even try cocoa powder.
We hope you can use these substitution tips to make your favorite holiday desserts just as good, but a little bit healthier for your family this time of year. You can find all these tips and much more if you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Eating for Me. We hope to see you there.